Hey guys, Adam here. 2 videos in 1 week. I'll consider yourselves lucky. First things first. It's Friday. Means I can have beer. I've cut way back on my daily consumption due to fatness more than anything else. So this dude right here, this is this base I was talking about. So I can tell you this. Number one, I do not have a large enough container to put this in at home, and I don't really want to buy one. I think what I'm going to do is try to put this in a wooden box that I made for other reasons, and line it with a garbage can. This sounds like a fundamentally bad idea. I don't even know if a gallon will cover this. We're just going to have to see what happens. If the gallon doesn't cover it, I'm going to just go to Walmart and buy another gallon. Before we get into that, and by the way, I tried one of those big gray totes that you get at Walmart. I had one of these. Tried this first, and this looks huge. That's what she said, but it's not. It's not even close. I mean, this won't even fit on its best day. So. I thought about fabricating a box, but I'm going to do this ghetto style. Before we get into that, found this the other day. I don't know if I've ever shown this in a video. I saved up my money when I was like, I don't know, 11, 12, 13, something like that, and bought this knife. I think it's got some collector value. It's the Mark III. I think it says Mod 0 US Navy, USN. And it's a carbon steel blade. It's got 1095 stamped on it. So I'm imagining it's, I thought it had 1095 stamped on it. It's got some other number on it. I don't know, that may be a serial number or something. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I bought this knife. I thought it was really cool because it came with like a locking sheath, Anyway, I've never done anything with it. I think I went camping a couple of times and tried to wear it on my leg, and that got to be more of a pain than anything else. But now I carry it in my kayak because we have a lot of alligators down in my part of the country, and that's my alligator knife, whatever that means. Let's see if I can get this thing in a box and see if we can get some evaporust on it. Hey, before we do the evaporust thing, I did want to show you a little bit of a conclusion. The lathe part I was needing to replace is this T-bolt, and this is a shop-made item. You can kind of just tell by looking. One way you can tell is it looks like it was made a little bit lopsided. It looks like something that I made. I was looking for more of a commercial off-the-shelf solution, and thanks to good old McMaster Carr, something just fell out of my pocket. Thanks to good old McMaster Carr, we got 2 of these T-bolts, and I just kind of did some measuring around on the old cross slide, and I had a fairly high confidence that these would work, and sure enough, they do. They really are a perfect fit. So I'll probably wind up trying to put the lathe together tomorrow. That'll be a separate video. One other thing that I got. Let me pick this up off the floor. I have a 3D printer. Most of you know that. And one of my favorite things to make is for fasteners that aren't structural. I like to make little knobs. I have an access panel on my milling machine. I'll show that to you in a minute. And I 3D printed these knobs. It takes an M6 screw, and one little design feature that I like to throw in there when I'm making a knob like this is the threaded portion that I'm going to put. That's just got a little through hole in it, and it's for an M6 screw. Well, I'm using a set screw because it's got a hex recess in there. So I just tap this hole for M6 put a little Loctite on it, run the screw in there. Now, if for some reason this plastic degrades or whatever, I've got a hex recess. I can back this out with a wrench if I need to. You know, it's not rocket science, but I did have to buy a pack of 100, so I'm going to be doing a M6 by 16 giveaway. Not really. Who wants an M6 screw? This was the old knob I created with my old printer, and man, it's like chunky and clunky. And I just used an M6 that I had, and this is sort of the new and improved version. Let me put this on something so you can see it. My sausage fingers take up so much room. Let's put it on the end of a little stick. There we go. There's the new and improved knob right there, and here's the old chunky boy. You can kind of see the difference. All right, let's do some rust evaporation. All right, so this is the little wooden box I've got. It's really sturdy. I've got a yard bag here. This is a sort of a heavy duty bag. This isn't very scientific, but my plan is just to see if this thing will fit down in there. Boy, it fits good, but I don't know if a gallon is going to do it. What I may wind up doing. Let's see what I can get here. Maybe I can dam that up. Let's see here. Large chunk of aluminum. Too much. Okay, I think I've got it dammed up. Real life here, slapping you in the face. This is how I read the taps now to see what I've got. Magnifying lamp. You know what? Gets the job done. Gets the job done. PLA taps really well. I've had a lot of luck in the past. Of course, this does not have to be an accurate thread. It's just really something to hold the set screw. So let's take a look, see what we got here, see if this worked. Oh yeah. So now I've got a little knob with a little nub, and that's going to be perfect to install as a sheet metal cover retainer. And I've got a little oopsie daisy there if I need to take it out for some reason. All right, guys, save your extra NyQuil cups and your yogurt cups, because they're handy, when you need to wash off some small parts. So I'm just rinsing these in a little bit of alcohol before I install them. I was able to find my Harbor Freight thread locker, and I I did want to install these with a little bit of thread locker on them, just to make life easy, and it just takes a drop. And let's see if we can get this going. Yeah, definitely needs a little thread locker on it. Yeah, so you guys can see this is my milling machine here, and it's just got 3 holes for this cover, and all this, this is just a service, so you can change the belt speed, and really the cover is just there to keep your booger pickers out while it's running. So I've got my 3 knobs, so let's check it out, see how these work. I have not tested these yet, but I've got reasonable amount of confidence that this is going to get the job done. And look at that. What was initially in here was a set of Phillips head, and there's nothing in the world wrong with that. We cannot live in a toolless world, but man, for that little cover, I say it's a success. Thanks for watching, guys.
I'm gonna ride on.